Tomorrow, the 25th of August, the Tobago Regional Health Authority internship program comes to an end. Since the 26th of June, 53 interns have been working and learning a lot more about the health system in Tobago. And joining us this morning are two interns, Shanika Adams and Anthony Archer, to share a bit of their experience and what they look forward to in the future. Shanika and Anthony, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have both of you with us this morning. Anthony, let's start with you. Share with us, what has your experience been like thus far?
Well, the experience at the internship was one that was very fruitful. It was one that garnered a lot of experience gaining opportunities, a lot of intellectual gaining opportunities. It was one that I for one, can certainly say all interns left with something valuable.
Definitely. And Shanika, what about your experience?
I will say that it has been eventful, but so enjoyable. We had a variety of activities. From Monday to Thursday, we worked at our different workplaces. And on Fridays, we had workshops such as leadership, life skills. We visited sites such as the Scarborough Hospital, the Roxborough Hospital. I have said from every workshop, even to the site tours, there was so much to learn, and I did enjoy it so much, and I'm grateful for the opportunity.
Well, I can already see the joy and feel it from both of you this morning. How does it feel knowing that tomorrow is the last day? Are you ready to take on the world?
I would say I am sad, but I know I'm leaving there with a better sense of readiness for the workplace. A lot of things I have learned, I will carry back to me as I enter university next week, actually. And I must say, yes, I'm sad, but I have gained new friends, gained new knowledge, and that is which I am eternally grateful for and will carry with me to the end of time or through my career.
Now, Shanika, you just mentioned that you'll be entering university, so I'm assuming that you would have joined this program just after doing A-levels. Is that correct?
No, please. When I said entering, I mean I will be continuing university. So my class starts on September the 4th, and I'm actually a second-year student. I'll be entering as a second-year student at the University of the West in the St. Augustine campus, where I'm pursuing a degree, a Bachelor's of Medicine, Bachelor's of Surgery, MBBS, with hopes of being not only a medical doctor, but specializing in the future to become a forensic pathologist.
Wonderful. And Anthony, what level of education are you at currently?
I'm currently at a similar level to Shanika. I am a second-year student, well, going into third year at the St. Augustine campus at UWI. My degree is a bachelor's in environmental science with psychology.
Wonderful. Now, what was it like being a part of this experience, specifically because taking a look at this internship, we know that there would have been individuals from different levels of education, CSEC to A-level to university and even to master's programs. Do you think that participating with individuals of different levels made a difference in this internship process?
Yes, I believe participating with people at different levels made the difference, because at different levels, people tend to think differently. And by meshing the different levels of thinking, we were able to have a very eventful internship, I would say.
Wonderful. What about you, Shanika?
I would share some similar sentiments to Anthony. I learned so much from different persons who are studying either human resources, economics, finance, various things. I understood more about finance, understood more about the importance of balancing your earnings, balancing your expenditure, what revenue, stuff like that. So I would say from every person that had different walks of life, different interests, or their fields may be different, we all learn from each other. Not just learning about medicine, but as I said, I learned about persons who are studying human resources, finance, accounting, various things. So that too, I will keep saying I'm grateful for, and I did value the friendship, or I do value the friendships that have been made from there.
Beautiful. Now, Anthony, one of the objectives is engendering awareness when it comes to medical specialties and subspecialties as well that are not mainstream. Can you share with us some of those specialties that we're focused on?
Okay, so some of the specialties that we're focused on were, we would say, specs into surgery, there would be specs like radiology, there would be specs like the oncologist, there would be the healthcare, specifically catered towards children. So that would be the child mental health unit. It has a plethora of things that are spec that you wouldn't know unless you actually go in to see them. And people, they explain how everything works. They explain how you get into it. So you wouldn't be lost if you are interested in those fields.
Beautiful. And so tell me something, Shanika, just going off of what Anthony would have said, are there any particular specialties that you were able to learn about and focus on that you think maybe you'll be able to carry on into your career in the future?
I must be biased. I will say forensic pathology again. I did enjoy the time we spent at the mortuary. It was quite enlightening, and I got to converse with the house officer there who gave me some perspective on future job opportunities within that area, as well as hyperbaric therapy. I would say I was not aware of that, but coming off of seeing the operations of it, seeing this chamber that looks so intimidating, but when you understand, or when it's broken down to you, you understand that it provides much therapeutic value in helping persons who have possibly like decompression sickness, or what colloquially we know as bends, or wounds for diabetic patients, and more. So I'll have to say that in addition to seeing the mortuary, understanding more about forensic pathology, the hyperbaric chamber or hyperbaric therapy is something that I'm quite interested in.
I can definitely understand that hyperbaric therapy is something for the books, and there's a lot more where that came from when it comes to treatment. All right, so another thing that we really would love to know, of course, would you say, and we'll start with Anthony, that being a part of this internship program perhaps changed your perspective on the Tobago Regional Health Authority and their reach throughout the island?
Yes, it did. Because initially I thought that the TRHA was just one sector, so it was just the doctors and the nurses. But after being in this program, I noticed that there are many, many specialties that are incorporated into the TRHA that cause the wheel to turn. And it's not just the doctors and the nurses. There are people who work in the environmental sector, people who work in purchasing. It's way more complex than I initially thought. And this program helped me to appreciate all the different parts of the TRHA.
Wonderful. Shanika, were you able to get that same sense of appreciation after this internship?
Yes, I share similar sentiments. I'm so embarrassed to say I thought TRHA was mainly the hospital and health centers. But as Anthony said, that's only a small part of it. There is human resources, or there are human resources, there's the finance department, there's the education department, that's quite important. All of these are necessary to ensure the proper operation and sustenance of the TRHA. And I must say that they do offer a level of high standard there, and also coupled with these modernized facilities that do make it a nice place to work in as a future employee of the TRHA.
And that, of course, is one of the beauties and the aim, bringing those back to the TRHA after, of course, you finish your internship in education, and, of course, pouring back into the community and the country. Shanika and Anthony, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's been a pleasure. All the best on your second to last day for this internship program, and looking forward to seeing you continue to work with the country. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Shanika Adams and Anthony Archer, TRHA interns. Looking forward, as I said earlier, to seeing the changes throughout the world from the youth. We'll be back in a few moments because guess what? Birthdays are upon us. Stay tuned.